Welcome to TREV'S Bushland Adventures, my first episode for 2024. Happy New Year! This is my very first one for this year, and last year you'll remember I did 4 parts of the Mount Buffalo experience. Yes, I've been to the chalet and Mount Buffalo Chalet, Bent's Lookout, then a trip around, walking around Lake Atani, a journey around there, the monolith and the horn. So that was 4 parts. We're going to do part 5, the 5th part of the Mount Buffalo experience, and we're going to trek Mount Dunn, which is that way, 3.2 kilometres, and so that's not too bad. It probably might take a couple of hours or so. It's moderate climb, access lookout via ladders, so we're going to experience some ladders along the way, and there are other places, but we're not going to go there, like Eagle Point. It's 7.5 kilometres, that's a long way, and Max Point is 6 kilometres, and that's a very long one. So we won't be doing those today. We're going to do Mount Dunn, so let's check it out, eh? And so it's a beautiful day. It is cloudy, but it's no rain, but it's quite pleasant. So I've never been on this track before, so I don't know what to expect. So we're just going to check out things along the way, see how we go. Let's go.
That's where we start Mount Dunn, yeah.
Okay, now we've just started to walk along the long plain track, they call it, to Mount Dunn. Hey, hope you like my hat. Yeah, it's a little bit better than the cap that I usually wear. I think the hat like this one, it's a real Aussie hat, and it's protection against the sun around my neck. So a floppy hat like this, brim right around, is best. So anyway, this is my new hat for my Bushland adventures. Hope you like it. Now this track is going to take around about 3 hours, could be less, so we'll see how we go. So far I'm enjoying it. Lots of wildflowers along the way. Let's have a look. Lots of bush. When you're on these tracks, you need to be prepared. Make sure you got water, some snacks, so you can something to eat, something to keep your energies up. I've got those in my backpack. So they say that you could best to take a coat, something that'll keep you warm. But at the moment I didn't take my coat or jacket because I think the weather's okay today, but sometimes, you know, the weather can close in very quickly, like storms and rain. So it is cloudy today, so that's not so bad. It's high visibility, so that's pretty good. I love these coloured yellow flowers, the wildflowers. I don't know what you call them, but we'll soon find out, I guess. So this is all mountain ash. Yeah, there's a lot of trees been fallen, probably because due to the storms over the period. Windstorms are blowing over. And also it could be part of the time where we had drought. When we had drought there was no water, so that caused the trees to topple over. and they are old too as well. So a lot of them sort of tend to age, and then they fall over. Okay, let's hit the road. Let's hit the track. On Trev's Bushland Adventures to Mount Dunn. Please enjoy. Okay, on my first adventures like this, walking, I have encountered a snake. A snake just down there. This is what I've got to be careful. You've got to keep your eyes open for snakes. And if you see a snake on the track, stop. Just get out of its way, just let it go into the bush and walk on. If it comes near you, if it's right now by your feet, stop. Right at your track. Don't move. So, we come across here. There is a snake in that bush in the middle. So now I've just got to keep my eyes open. It's a black, looks like a black snake. And just got to be aware of the snake. I don't know where he is, but he's there somewhere. He was right there, right on the track. So I think he's gone, so I think we can keep ahead. Always look out for him. Then go on your way. Okay. With these black snakes, or any snake, never kill them. You might want to get rid of that snake or kill it, but you cannot, because snakes are protected. So you've got to leave them alone. They're like human beings and all the other wildlife and animals. They need to be left alone. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, we've just got to make sure I keep my eyes open. I've got to try and look for a stick so I can use in case I need it. And really got to keep my eyes open for snakes. My first encounter. Yeah. Lucky I saw it. So once I saw it on the track, I stopped immediately. Now wherever there's a creek or a stream alongside this track, it's running down, so up ahead must be a pond, a lake up ahead. Now I think, I'm not too sure, now I've never been on this track before, that right up ahead, I'm thinking that could be where we're going, Mount Dunn. Now I'm not too certain if that's the place. That's where we're going. I'm not too sure, but we'll see. We've come so far, so and there is a junction up ahead somewhere where I've got to turn right, heading for Mount Dunn, whereas the other direction up ahead will go to Max Point and Mount McLeod, Eagle Point I think it is, yeah. I'm here at the junction. That way goes to Max Point and somewhere else, the cathedrals I think, or something like that. But we're going to go this way to Mount Dunn. So we're heading that way. This is the junction area. So we're almost, I think we're probably about halfway up to Mount Dunn. So you remember I encountered a snake down further down the track. There've been some walkers came past me, and I did say, oh, there's a snake down the track, so be warned. So they're going to have to take warning. So that's the sort of thing, you know, you've got to expect that. You've got to watch out for snakes. You've got to keep your eyes open ahead, make sure there's none. If you see one, just stop. That's all you got to do, and just let it go its own way. The snake was looking at me on the track, and when I stopped, that snake sort of headed off into the bush, and it's out of its way, so you're safe. So I'm sweating because I've been doing a bit of climbing, so we've got some obstacles to encounter, and I think there's some ladders or something that we're going to have to try and conquer. Anyway, so we're halfway. I'm going to have something to eat and have a bit of a snack, and then continue. Now I'm almost there to the summit of Mount Dunn. Look at this view, guys. Awesome. Now what interests me with these rocks, all these boulders are around about probably over thousands of years old, and probably all been erupted by the volcano. Of course, this is a volcanic area. But what I can't understand, a lot of these rocks have unusual markings. And you'll find, this is what intrigued me. Down here, looks like a footprint. A footprint of a large animal. Now I can tell you, there's the size of my shoe, of my feet. Now that, on the right hand side of my feet, now that's quite large. Look at this, all around that. Look like toes or something. Claws. Could have been a dinosaur. Something prehistoric. I don't know. Okay, we come to a ladder. We've got to climb up this ladder. So we're almost there. A lot of caverns and caves. We're almost there. Well, I made it. I made it to the top of Mount Dunn for the very first time. Look at this view behind me. Yeah, take a look at this, guys. This is awesome. What a fantastic view from Mount Dunn. This is it. This is the summit. And what's behind me, the cathedrals. This is the cathedral that's right behind me. The horn is way over there. Around the areas you got different peaks, different types of peaks, different mountains. You got Mountain McLeod and the horn, the cathedrals, the hump, so many points around, and also Max Lookout, which is over that way I think somewhere, and the steps and ladders going up here. So it's a lot of hard work coming up to here, so I've worked pretty hard. I felt like I was going to go back down, but no, once you're halfway up, once you get so far, you know, you need to keep going. This is awesome, it really is. I just love it up here. And it's hard work. Now this took me 3 hours to get here by foot. So my car is down at the car park, so I left about 12:30, and it was about 3:30 that I got here. So I'm going to leave here about 4 o'clock. So I expect to be back to the car by, what's that, 1, 2, 3, probably about 6:30 or 7 o'clock. I should be back at the car. So I'm going to time myself. It took me a while to get up here because I had so many rests, a bit of a rest along the way, and so it sort of took me time. It might be a little bit quicker going down because I'm going downhill. It won't take so long. So I'll need to get back to the car before dark. So coming up these places, you know, you really need to time yourself, because some places now it will take ages to get to there. So you'll need, like, max point is about 7 kilometers, so that will probably take about 6 to 7 hours of walking. So you'll need to leave around about 6 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So so I'm really pleased with myself coming up here at Mount Dunn. I just love it up here. It's really cool, awesome. So anyway, I'm going to have something to eat before I go back, and then I'll close this video. Now it's almost 4 o'clock, and now it's time to head down back to the car. It's 4 o'clock, so this will give me 3 hours. It took me 3 hours to get up here, so it might take me a little bit less than 3 hours because it's downhill, so it probably won't take as long. So I'm really enjoying this. Near the steps that I came up on, and we've got to go down. Okay, now it's time to go down the steps, and we've got a safety procedure of going down the steps, so I'm not going to film myself going down because it's a bit too dangerous. So I've got to, rather than facing this way, I've got to turn around and face this way and go down. Okay, now we've just come down the steps, and now I've just got to go and retrieve my stick. Now you might remember when I was up in Mount Buffalo at the monolith, I found a Mount Buffalo stick. I used my stick, so I still got that at home, I preserved. So I put this one down here because I couldn't use the stick going up the ladder, so I put that there and sort of retrieve it till I get back down. So this is my second Mount Buffalo stick of going to Mount Dunn, so I'll have to preserve that one. Okay, now this concludes this episode today. I've made it back to the car. It was a bit of a struggle because it was a lot of walking. It took me 3 hours. Now I left Mount Dunn around about 4 o'clock. Now I got back to the car around about 6:15. So I was pretty right, around about nearly 3 hours, probably a little bit less. So it takes 3 hours to walk from the car park all the way up to Mount Dunn. So you'll need about 6 hours of walking, or 6 to 7 hours, let me put it this way, because once you're up there you'll need to have a bit of a rest. It was a bit hard when on the way back. Oh, we got a friend, we got a duck. Hello. Got friends around here, yeah. Of course, Mount Buffalo is a friendly mountain. And yeah, because my legs got a little bit weighty after a while. I was starting to get cramps, and I thought I nearly fell over a couple of times. Now remember that snake I was telling you about? I saw that snake on the way up, and I saw it again on the way back, because exactly where I saw it, I knew where it was. So I was looking out for it. He was there all right. Yeah, that snake, the black snake. I had to stop. So that's the thing, once you see a snake, you need to stop walking. You need to stop at your tracks straight away and just watch it where it goes. Let it go its own way, sort of thing. So It wasn't a big snake, it wasn't a really big one. I think it was probably medium size, probably a small, young, it was quite a young snake, I think, by the looks of it. So anyway, and I didn't want to bother with it. I just stopped and then sort of went on my way. We didn't bother each other. Me and the snake. Now, my next episode, I'm going to the Mansfield area up in the high country. So that's what we're going to concentrate this year. At the moment, we're doing the high country areas around Victoria, and that'll be awesome. Some great views, great places. So we're going to check out Telephone Box Point. I think it's called a point, and we're going to check out the King's Spur Hut. They're in the cattleman's country there, and we're going to check out Mount Sterling. So should be an awesome view. That should be an awesome trek. And of course Craig's Hut is up in those areas too as well. So we're not going to go there. We'll go there another time. It'll probably be later in the year. Go to Craig's Hut. So of course Craig's Hut is where the film The Man from Snowy River was filmed at. That was filmed there. So I know exactly where it is, but it's in a different area from where I'm going on my next adventure. So King's Spur Hut and Mount Sterling, well, it will be my next adventure. I shall see you there. Hope you enjoyed this video. I did. I enjoyed the walk. There you go, Mr. Duck. He came up to greet me. I saw him last time when I was up here. He always hangs around here. Of course, here Lake Katani up there. Yeah. You remember that lake? There he is. My little friend. You remember me? And I saw him last time and he was sitting under the table where I was sitting. Yeah, and of course this is the site of the old Grosman's sawmill. Now you'll remember that. You can check that out on my Mount Buffalo experience. When I was doing the Lake Katani walk. But anyway, check it out. Beautiful lake. Okay, well it's late in the evening now, so I'm going to head back down the mountain and head home.
Tell me that you're ready to go. I'll be here.